show you my Warzone loadouts that absolutely shred people. So I have 3 different classes that I use. First one, I use an M4 with a Car 98K. This is what my M4 contains. It contains a barrel, a laser, an optic, an underbarrel, and it has a 60 round mag. So pretty much, we have a stock M16 Grenadier barrel. It has the most benefits when coming to accuracy, range, and control. I did originally have the Corvus Custom Marksman, but realized that it was just making it worse for myself. Next, I have the TAC laser. Aim down sight speed, aiming stability. It's really helpful because the stock M16 Grenadier actually has a decrease in mobility, so this actually helps a lot. Next, I have the Merc thermal optic. I use this because Warzone, it's like always good to know where people are at all times, so being able to see people with a thermal scope is very helpful. Next, 60 round mags, max clip. You're going to want to be able to shred people as much as you can, so having a big clip is very helpful. Merc foregrip finally helps with recoil, accuracy, so that is also very helpful. This M4 completely shreds, so like I really highly suggest using this. With my M4 that I have named Big Bertha, we have Bigger Bertha, the Car 98K. Car 98K, I have a muzzle, barrel, and optic, a stock, and a rear grip. This is just what I have for now. I'm definitely going to make changes to this, except for a few of the things. Like the stock and this, I'm probably going to end up using this barrel instead of the one that I'm using now. But I'm not 100% sure yet. And the stock, I'm obviously probably going to leave the same. So first off, flash guard muzzle. Keeps your muzzle flash concealment, so pretty much you keep your position concealed and it helps your target stay visible, and this is very helpful when using a sniper. Barrel, SynGuard Custom 25.1. I suggest the SynGuard Custom 27.6 because it is a little bit better, has less control to it, or not less control, it has a little bit less mobility taken off from it, so this is probably a better barrel to use, but right now I don't have it unlocked, so right now I am just using the SynGuard Custom 25.1. So if you don't have the 27.6 unlocked, definitely use the 21.5. Next, sniper scope. Why would you not want to have a sniper scope on the sniper? Come on. And the Car 98K is a very, very powerful gun, so having a sniper scope on it, using it as a sniper, very helpful. The STVOL precision comb, aiming stability, stuff like that. I mean, really, you could use any stock for this. If you want to have faster aim down sight speed, then go with the sport comb, but for now I'm gonna keep the precision comb. Rear grip, believe it or not, if you look at the stats real quick, here I'll go slower. The first one is actually the best one you can have. Aim down sight speed is quick, and this one just keeps recoil control, and aiming stability is the con, so I mean it's not really great, so this one is definitely the best to have. From actually being inside of the game, there are 2 weapons that I use together that I just stole the blueprints for. The Cage Fighter being an M13 and the End State being an HDR. So the End State and the Cage Fighter together is amazing. Cage Fighter, high damage. If you want to have your own Cage Fighter, take a look at these attachments right now. When playing Warzone, I use this class more than any other class. So this is definitely the class to use. If you're going to rock the Cage Fighter with the End State, amazing combination. the end state, take a look at the attachments right now. The end state, in my opinion, is the best sniper in the game. It is very close with the witching hour, but the witching hour has a scope on it that is thermal, and it has a zoom, which I actually really like. This type of scope is just a zoom. The thing about the scope on the witching hour is you can zoom it in, but it's already really zoomed in. You don't have to use this complete class, but this is the real end state in the game. As you can see, my mobility is on the lower side, so that's how that is right now. And finally, my last class, which I actually haven't used in game yet because it's still a work in progress. I run the Kilo with the witching hour. So now here is my Kilo. It actually, if you didn't know, it is part of this Rigo Retribution blueprint, but I just made some adjustments to it. Instead of having a 100-round drum mag, oh my gosh, I can't speak, I changed it to a 50-round mag, but I'll probably end up changing it to a 60-round mag at some point. But here's what I have. Syngard Arms 19.8 Prowler. Look at those benefits. Those are just amazing. I mean, the mobile is a huge decrease, but if you have the 100-round mags on, so if you look at my mobility right now, put the 100-round mags on, look at that decrease. That's like insane. So I like to rock with the 50-round mags. But this attachment is extremely good. I'm not sure about this barrel yet, but I'm going to figure that out. But right now, this is what I'm working with. APX 5 holographic sight. I'm going to end up changing this sight most likely to a thermal, but right now this is my second favorite scope to use in Warzone, and this is my favorite scope to use in multiplayer because I love the sight. It's really good, and it has like a perfect picture when you're looking through it, and gets you a ton of kills. Next, FMJ. Who doesn't like FMJ? It makes your damage increase, and as you can see by the increase for this Kilo, it actually is a big increase. 50-round mag, like I already went over, just bigger mag, a little bit of defects on the side, but it's okay. And Ranger foregrip. Big benefits out of this. Accuracy, range, and control. Very helpful when being able to get into fights. You're gonna really want accuracy. You're really gonna want range if someone's running away, and especially that control, because long range you're gonna need control so you can be able to keep shooting in one straight line. So those are my 3 Warzone classes. I will visit them again. M4 with Car 98K, Cage Fighter with the end state, and a Kilo with a witching hour. Oh my gosh. If you also want to see the perks I rock, I will show you. I rock Quick Fix, which when you kill people, you start regenerating right away. Overkill allows 2 primary weapons, very helpful. And Spotter, because people do like to camp in this game, and I hate how they're bringing that over from Blackout, but it is what it is, and you're gonna be able to want to see through the walls what they have put up. I run a Molotov cocktail with that. Very useful for throwing through windows if you know where someone is and you're trying to rush them. Very good to get a little bit of damage in there. Another good one is C4, does a huge amount of damage. You're also welcome to use that. Heartbeat sensor or a snapshot grenade is the most useful for Warzone. These are my Warzone classes. As you can see, if I go to my other classes, I use Scavenger and Hardline instead of Quick Fix and what was the other one? Overkill. And I also use Stim in multiplayer, which I actually figured out in Warzone is pretty much useless since you have armor. I mean, you can just use the armor, and the regen is pretty quick. I mean, it's not extremely fast, but it's decently quick. And a heartbeat sensor really good to have when you're rushing someone who's in a house. super good to have. So I hope this was super helpful. Drop a like if it was helpful, and I'll see you on the next one.